Hello Blender folks, welcome and welcome back. This is Gnomes and today is day for making avatar in 3D. Yes, so I'm continuing here Tsukagi, which is another original character from my the cast of my sci-fi fantasy universe, right? But I'll use her also as an avatar for something. Other characters I'm gonna do as avatar, but she's the only one in the cast. They probably are gonna make an avatar for some reason. So here I have already the model sheet, front view and side view. It's a grease pencil with a lot. For me that's sufficient. But if I find the technique that is more adaptable for 3/4 view, some stuff more back view sometimes, I think it doesn't. No, it's not her case. So and of course also the side and front view for the cloth and the hair, because that will help organize these strokes. But certainly they could be on the same layer without too much conflict, because these strokes, we can still differentiate them even if they are in the same layer. But by doing this, it is more organized, it's more failure proof. So here I don't need this one, so swap areas. No, not swap areas. Well, I've lost the no, I didn't lost anything, sorry folks. So join right, yes. So basically here what happens is that you see this eye, this is the anime technique for 3D character, at least some anime technique. I never used this, I never rigged that, but I found a tutorial that sort of explains the pivot point. I'm not sure if I'm doing it correct. Actually there are many things here that I'll still have to address, like for instance it's likely this the position of these are not correct. Maybe I need to spread this a little more, and also there is another layer there. Yeah, so I'll find out what's better, but there's many important things to consider in this approach, including these intersections here. Yeah, so I'm noobish to this technique, but I think to this method, but why it is important apparently for avatar making is that the software, they are very crude for rigging. So for techniques of rigging in Blender, for instance, so like there is little to be done. Sometimes we can only rely on some bones and shape keys. So it's like I'm not sure if there are workarounds for that. It's not even a question of baking 3D animation, I guess. So it's mocap actually, yeah. So I think mocap, it doesn't rely on 3D keyframed animation. Maybe some mocap would use that, I have no idea. So for now I'm still learning the process. So I'm just copying some techniques, and here apparently or trying to, because there are very little good content on this subject. They're augmenting, so I think that's just that I haven't researched well enough. For me it's challenging. So here I could try already to rig this, right? Do I have an armature here, by the way? I have some. No? Okay, so all these meshes basically I've got them back from the from another character, because they have similar proportions, or yeah, similar bodies, is the same style, but the proportions or some parts are different, so I had to straighten that up and So gonna make a lot of difference here, but not in the mesh topology, right? More in the mesh geometry, if you get the idea. And so of course the face is an exception. The face I already made change to the mesh topology, and probably I'll continue doing so until we got satisfying results. But for the rest of the body, yeah, for the some extra features like the tail, yeah, that's probably, maybe I join here. So there are a lot of things to be develops here. So one thing that I want to address in this live stream will be today will be a new hair modeling technique. I don't know if maybe it's bad. That's why it's an experimental approach. I'm gonna use the skin modifier. Apparently it can work a little like a curve object, and although I recognize the features that the curve editing that approach with curve objects can offer, I really hate the yeah, I dislike dealing with that object. I really find I'm not very satisfied with the workflow, although I find it's complicated. Like, you have to, it's very feasible. There are a lot of good tutorials out there, but one thing is to watch a tutorial, another thing is get familiarized with the technique or an approach that doesn't feel very organic. It's too procedural, and then yeah, I'm more like prefer to have immediate control on the mesh. Then you have to convert, then if you apply you have, yeah, it's complicated. Although it's procedural, it doesn't offer, it's not, we can't say it's that flexible. But the great thing is that in what it has flexibility, indeed we can make those twisting feature. That is crazy. So this is something that would be one reason I would use the hair technique with curve object. But if it is not for those special curve effects, no thank you. I would prefer to, I had another technique with subdivision surface modifier and edge creases, but I have got this idea with the, okay, so one thing that maybe I didn't place there. Okay, so this is a sketch just to have occasional visualization of the grease pencil line, the style, so I don't get lost in the 3D mesh stuff, right? But I can probably reduce the opacity here. Yeah, why not? So anyways, this is more inspirational. Alright, she doesn't have eyelashes, so I'm also thinking, I have been thinking about different approaches for eyelashes than but I couldn't come up with anything yet, so I'm just gonna keep doing the way that I do, that I know that works. It's awkward, but it works. So this is basically we gonna change this into a yeah, actually I don't need this edge seams here, and to simplify maybe we can return here. Yeah, this might be better for now. I'm going to, yeah, there's a lot of strange things because she doesn't have an eyeball here. I should actually, because so I can snap those things on edit mode. Yeah, this I'm doing is, so this is something that of course they wouldn't show in the, so you see we lose some smoothness here, some very precise thing, because we don't have a curved surface that could work as a target for some, yeah, we can get a roundish surface, but it's not super, I think it can come, yeah, it's limited, right? We can very easily lose the shapes. So I don't like this, so I think I'm gonna try to find a, Yeah, I'll have I'll need to make that curved surface indeed. So here we have the lead crease, the top lead crease, then the bottom lead crease. So these shapes will be important, so I need to reinforce them in some way or another. Maybe GG, let's approximate this and make this deepening. It doesn't need to be like that. I'm doing it just reinforcing this slightly. GG, let's bring this closer there. Let's smooth this also. Here I don't, there's some face with strange shading. Maybe it's just because we need to smooth this out too. Yeah, so without the shrink wrapping surface this is sort of limited. Okay, so let's get here and let's get a new material here. For now we have some, this eyelash mesh doesn't, this material could be the same as the fur, I think. That'll be weird, right? Okay, let's use this one. It might be helpful later. Oh, there's missing texture. That's okay. We go here. We can. This is not. It's temporary. So here we're gonna get. I don't like this. Join left. Yes. Let's get here into the. Select all dot. Well. There is nothing here. Okay, so apparently there I've deleted the. Alright, so it's just to, let's go back to some. Where's the okay, the chat will be here for now, so I need to get. Okay, get here. Let's get. Yeah, so it's eyelashes. Okay, assign. Then we from here I'm gonna create a. We are in. Okay, so image texture. No, this time I'll use the body here. So if there is any image texture from the skin here, which there isn't. Oh, there is. All right, so there is, and there is here. Where was it? Okay, I was lost somewhere anyways. So this we bring to the center, then this one I'm gonna bring it here, right? So now they are matching here. This is how you get those things closer, right? If it's offset, you get one of a reference. So this is very offset. It's coming from the bottom, so essentially I need to bring it up, then go back here, try to. Okay, so this is in the top, so these are in the good place. This one, it is, yeah, so I'm gonna bring this up. So you get the reference back. Select all dot. It's still super annoying. We need a system for this. It's getting closer. Yeah, I think so. It should be about here. Let's see. Yeah, it is too far in the southeast, so we just need to. It's probably getting closer. There, they match. They have matched. So now we just move here. We get here. Best thing will be just to maybe delete, copy those nodes to somewhere else. Okay, so here you see I don't have any image texture, right? So for the body we got some materials that are not even valid. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna unwrap this, even though it's not ready, yeah, it's totally not ready, so for this work. So what can I do here? Okay, we're not caring about the eyelashes for now, so the textures are gonna find this no, okay, so this will not be included, so I'm gonna extrude here. So this will be the bottom eyelashes, GG, and also this one, select by sim, and here, right, Alt N. Let's see, where is the, why those faces don't show? Okay, the yes, it is correct. It is how I want. Alright, so what needs to, okay, so the I'll try to match the eyelashes to the character design, right? So already get this developed, so get here from the side view should help a little. I will probably need some extra geometry here. Yeah, so need to be patient here, like it's details, right? It's an important part. It's perfectly feasible, but we need to be patient. This character I've never done before, right? So I'm not sure. Yeah, so here I think this will be the correct way to do it. There are some seams here. Yeah, I can have clear seam. Probably can get this. Here I'm not sure. Can we get this thing also? Would that be a good idea? Maybe. I never tried this, so let's try this. Maybe this will improve this point here. So very simple stuff. Then here also this one, so maybe we need to cut here, subdivide, and J on this one, right? So here we can get this, so approximate this one to here, right? This is not a super elongated, super stylized eyelash, so they should, I mean they are not exaggerated, that's it, not as much as another character. So this is more straightforward. And here probably we just want subdivide, and gonna get this J and bring this closer here, and that should be sufficient. Oh, maybe another here just in case. Subdivide, and that's already done. All right. And here we can do this or that, whatever. So side view, we got this. I'll try to bring this at this corner. I see the chat. Someone appeared. Hold on. Hello, welcome, Dumuzi. I would use a texture, probably draw both lashes and make... What's happening here? Hold on. Welcome, welcome. So, I would use a texture for the eyelash setting. Probably draw both lashes and make a long, almost non-deformed mesh. That way the UVs wouldn't be fucked up when the unwrapping happened. Yes, I intend to use a texture color map for this, the eyelash. I did that on Aisha, the other character, with transparency texture. There were some cool effects that I've never done before, but so the problem is that I've made a stupid mistake, not a mistake, a choice. I've made a choice that I would make a separate UV map, a separate image texture to the eyelashes than for the skin. Well, that worked, but then like just another extra material, extra. So what I want to do now is just to combine them two. But for this, as you say here, right, texture is interesting. So I'm going to... The only problem is that I need the texture for this to be more... It must be bigger in the UV map. Yeah, it must occupy more space, otherwise we will have little space to show anything here, right? So this is the only... So the UVs of the eyelash needs to be a bit big in the... But I think it's okay, we can place them at some corner, right? Yeah, of the UV map and paint them crazily differently. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's just that it will occupy... It will need to be a special UV island, totally disproportionate in relation to the rest of the body. Yeah, so probably draw both lashes. Yeah, so draw, yeah, paint them exactly their own UV islands, and make a long, almost non-deformed UV. I think that's, yeah, exactly. Also, so that seems to be the good search. That way the UVs wouldn't be fucked up when the... Yes, good point. Exactly. So this is exactly what needs to be done here to have a easier life, or just do a separate material, separate... No, let's do this single one. Okay, so here we got still some curvatures which are not very nice here, so I need to smooth this out. This one is a little strange here. Let's put it forward, and also here let's expand this a little here. This one doesn't need to be here. Let's try to pull it about here. This is okay. GG, pick all these ones. GG. The bottom eyelash shouldn't be too pronunciated in relation to the other one, and here GG. This part is always complicated, but I have a technique later if that starts causing problem. Problem here is not very smooth in relation to the bases. Yeah, so this can cause some issues here. I never tried this vertex here, so not sure if this will be a great idea, but we'll see. And here there are some imperfections. This one here I have already tried, so here we got... Let's try to smooth this face out here. Is doable. You can use more than one UV anyway, and combining the UV through material is kinda easy. Yeah, the UV map node, right? That way you wouldn't worry too much about topology. The topology. Yeah, I think you are mentioning about this this stuff. But the topology here is important for me because of the I never tried with just because it is rigged. I used the way I rigged the eyelash. Probably it needs some precision, but it's true that perhaps with larger work on the shading, it might be possible to avoid. But I need a lot of precision, and to my experience, this is a technique. There's a special technique that that implies it has some drawbacks, right? But the advantage of this technique is that I don't need to separate the eyelash from the face. I don't even need a solidify modifier. I tested out it doesn't cause there's everything. There's advantage and disadvantage, but this is for shrink wrap feature, and that allows the automation of the eyelashes, which is kind of cool. But for now, yeah, so I have a tutorial, very long, 2023 tutorial. I started in 1 year, I finished the other year, that shows the basis of this approach. But I don't think it's very popular, but I don't care. For me it works because my characters have very stylized eyelashes, and as many of the size, and it's very difficult to rig this stuff. It's not as complicated as mouth expressions, but it's a headache, right? So let's get to the UVs, right? The body now. I think for a moment I will hide the grease pencil here. Oh yeah, so that's a good thing to make a highlight here. Hold on, folks. So folks, just a quick tip here. Let's see, I'm working on the model sheets for this character, and there are too many stuff going on, right? The grease pencil everywhere, and so if you had to click find it somewhere here, then enable stuff here, right? It's super annoying. Materials now, stroke, data, properties. Then you see I have a lot of collections here. Then you have the opacity, play with that. So there are other ways to handle this, of course. These I don't really know how to manage them properly, so I'm not even using this. You see, it's not like it's not doing exactly what I want instead. Not the object of fade, but the grease pencil. So actually, what is this one? So I don't even know everything here, but one thing that I know is that we can that you see the grease pencil is an object. It won't disappear to this, but it can vanish if we just click this grease pencil. So now all the grease pencils in the scene are hidden, so they are got their visibility down, off, right? So this can be a quick solution even for viewports. So for example, I have, okay, let's say this one I want to keep the grease pencil, right, for visualization. So I just keep this one, selectability and visibility, pop over menu or whatever. Then here we can just use this grease pencil, and yeah, so you see the eye is closed here. It means something, at least one thing is disabled there, and so then this way we don't get confused, right? But it's a little detail, right? We need to be cautious, because if we don't find visibility for thing, Alt H won't work here, even if the grease pencil is not hidden, right? But it's like, well, where is my object? So no, it's here. So this is very, very important, and so this can be useful. Could have even a shortcut here, but I don't think I have one. What could it be? Control Shift Alt Z. No, this is already taken, so I don't know what to do here. So I have Control Alt Z for this one, and Shift Alt Z for this, the overlays. So, and here I don't have anything, so okay, but should be nice to have a shortcut. Anyways, that is the highlight. So now I can work with this. I don't need to be messing up with the outliner. Alright, let's go back here. And now I'm gonna make this UV's organization, right? So basically, why not making this a separate UV, right? Maybe even here, that could help. And what else? The face, yeah, can cut here. Or actually, no one will ever see her scalp anyway, so it's like a it makes sense that the scalp is fur, right? And this is a bit strange, right? So the topology here without the modifier, but okay, here probably I would like to change this it's all mess. Yeah, it's very strange here. The I think I don't need all these face loops, including it's not smooth. It's not. Yeah, it's very ugly in so many aspects. I tried to simplify, right? So, but in the end, it's yeah. Here's too large face. This is one of the culprits. So probably I need to try to do something about this. Like I don't have this face loop now, but then merge at last. GG. What about this? Yeah, this could work. Then let's GG here. Why are you doing this topology artwork here? Here we see that maybe we would need some. Yeah, that I don't have topology for the ear. For continuation, those faces are very large, right? So here I have trouble. If I want to keep this face loop, which maybe it's stupid, right? So let's just do something like this, and there. So now I keep the face loop, and I think this won't cause too much trouble. GG. Now we can, for instance, dissolve this one. We can try to loop this around, right? Yeah, like this is going up, this is going there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is not an end gun, so here we yeah. Fuck off, I don't want those, all those subdivisions. They are horrible. What is the idea that I was thinking about here? Some looping around something. Okay, so this is good. Now it stops, so this is like gonna think here what to do. It's indeed something about, yeah, if I can only reach there, that could help dissolve this. Merge at center. Alright, let's get this closer to the neck. Smooth. Okay, this one is going here with this end gone, so maybe here we try to, yeah, I had this topological problem here. If I just could get another one, another round here, that would not be bad. What is happening here in the neck? Looks like we have some GG. Very strange thing going on here. Alright, this is better. Yeah, much better than now. And also GG. So I want to... okay, I got an idea. Let's bring this outside. Merge at last. We can probably hold the trigon here. Merge at last, and another here, because this mesh is a sort of flat, right? So it doesn't really merge at last. It of course limits the subdivision. Yeah, it's annoying, but I'd like to have the face loop still, but right. Okay, those are strange face loops, but they work, so that's what matters. I can still smooth from here. I would still like to have this thing going all the way, but that's not, won't be the case unless I make another one here, but yeah. So basically I'm getting some collapsing geometry from the face, which makes sense to have a lot, right? Yeah, so I'm making, it's just annoying to smooth, but it works, right? And it solves some serious problems here. You see, it was very bad before, very ugly. Now we got something interesting, more appealing, even though here we could have some problems if I don't organize this properly. Yeah, these faces, they can get unflattened if I'm not careful. So there's some drawback here, but it seems, yeah, it seems quite flattened. They seem to be smoothing properly. Alright, let's move to the next region here, and to the UVs, right, which is the reason. Don't want to be wasting too much time on this stuff here. I wasn't even supposed to be doing this, sorry folks. So here, strange, excessive. Oh, yeah, because this is part of, it sort of connects to the face. So actually, I needed to address here more or less. Unfortunately, it is not exactly for the expressions. It's more for the head, the skull structure. It relates to the face, but it's not that exciting, right? At least not in a stylized character. There are not so much anatomic features to explore in the back of the back of the head, right? All right, then the UVs. This rigged model will use probably what's happening here. I think it's some clipping madness. Okay, it's not a problem. Gonna dissolve that way and change the material here. Yeah, it was clipped because here we got some errors here. Alright, so I'm gonna the trick that I'm gonna use is that for rigging I'm gonna convert the shapes, the posing features that I will obtain through armature deform, right? I will convert them to shape keys. So there's at least 2 ways to do this, actually many more if we use some add-ons, but I won't use the add-ons. I will do manually, so that means that I will need to use the operation that I've never done this, but I've seen some tutorial that allows this, so you can convert a pose into a shape key. That would be like join as shapes operation. So if I have a pose, I can join, or we can even transfer shape key. Oh no, this is from another object. Okay, so this implies a secondary object source, so you need probably to duplicate if I were to use it. And this is copy the active shape key of another select. Okay, so apparently we can do this and then bring them back. Yeah, maybe it's another way. And I think there is a way, another way to apply. Yeah, there is something I have checked in the, so we're not gonna dive directly into this because there are a lot of work to do. Let's get finally this yeah, so here probably we're gonna make a mark seam here, and for the mouth, the lips, do you need, yeah, here mark seam, then we go inside here, take off the mirror modifier. We want also for the lips, there's a lot of bad stuff going on here. Ah, the mirror is not working. Okay, I'll have to snap this back. Alright, with the Z. Alright, then this for the lips I think will be it. Control mark seam. This we're gonna change materials. What material is using here? Stick, yeah, lipstick, but here we are gonna use nails because whatever, we don't care about the mouth interior right now. And it seems to be suffering from some. No, it's working. So just the tongue. I think we lost the seams. Apparently. Why this edge seems. Yeah, I don't know, it's just some strange visualization. Yeah, because of the. So anyways, let's, the tongue here, gonna set mark seam. All right, for the eyes, these things, so it's a mirror too, so we want to have Alt S, GG. Alright, make these round smooth. So this one gonna make, oh, I already did there. Okay, so that's fine. Here can we, no, this doesn't need, it's flat. Here I already did some work. Here, do I need for the interior of the ear? No, that is fine. We can just fix that by texture. The tail probably will need to get something done here. Like I'm just gonna get this. No, okay, I'm gonna get this, and this mark seam, then all this around, select by seam, Shift H. We're going to just select this and then deselect the top here, so it should only be cutting that. I think that should work. I would make more tails, so she had 3, and so what I'm going to do here is Shift D. It can cause some problem, right? Assign a different material, Shift D, and assign a different material. Yeah, whatever. So you have they are all, no, this was a mistake. They are still stacking somewhere, connected. I think they are connected from the, yeah, to connect from there. So I'm not gonna handle that now. Here we need the mirror modifier back. And okay, more seams. So she has seams. Okay, the sides, some would do the backs. Now I decide for this model for, she doesn't, now she has lost a, okay, maybe we do from the back, right? Mark seam, oh, here, yeah. Yeah, what should we get this thing as fur as well? This could be strange, so I'll just leave like that, and there will be here anyways, won't appear. So here we got this mark seam. So for this character, because of, I don't know what happened to the all elements of the side here, so yeah, it's because it was like that. Yeah, that it's just that it seems to be very large faces here. Anyways, then here gonna bring this to the tail until here, no, until here. Control E, mark seam. Alright, so this will be a different splitting, so clear seam here, Then should I need something for the... Here we don't need these ones. No, we need, this is around the arm, the shoulder. Alright, here we don't need this one. It might, we need something for the this part there, so maybe we can do this. Like this. Okay, then for the face, I'm not sure this will be enough, so probably here, or now this will be strange cut, so will that open properly? I'll have to test. I think yes. There could be some problem with the muzzle, but so could be okay to make a cut here for the jawline. There's something weird about the jawline also. It is not really going towards the jaw, right? So this is, it's like ideally, topologically, I'd prefer this to be going like doing something like that. So now I can have this, but now I have this tree gun here. If this polygon here can survive this madness. What is this face loop? Maybe I can, yeah, maybe I can do something about this one. Alright, cut, slide this, separate this, then here we GG merge at last, no, merge at center. Then we're gonna try to maybe, yes, subdivide this one, subdivide, subdivide. Okay, I try to join this, delete this face. Let's see if we get will that work? No, it won't work, so I can't connect that, but this thing here, right, diamond quad, I need to decide where I connect this. So this is around the, yeah, why are you doing this, bro? There's no wave painting here to care about, so it's just, it's not important at this stage, fortunately, so I don't have to So F, F, there we go. Got no wrong. Dissolve that. Merge at center. There we go. GG. Let's bring this here now. This one. This, delete this face. So here. Yeah, so basically this one should try to connect probably with this. What's happening? Yeah, wrong face. Okay, no. Some inverted faces madness here. No, it's not the case. It's just that the topology is a bit mad. Yeah, so sometimes this happens. Let's delete this and try again. Maybe I just need to remake this and there's some loose edge. Okay, here. And finally then we got this one here. FGG, no, GG, GG. We can bring this closer to the... And here I probably can even try to... Yeah, this can be a trigon there. It's probably workable. And if not, it's just about this face here that can... Alright, so we are getting this part done here. Then for this back part, let's see, there is a edge. Okay, probably here we'll have a problem, so I'm just gonna mark sim this. I think that won't work, right? So I need to cut maybe in the inner side or from the bottom. Yeah, from the bottom, mark sim, that will be it. And nose. Okay, the face features are set. Then we have this part here, which is might be still a problem. This I will yeah, this is fine. Okay, then arm. Okay, so here nothing will change, so this will be, I think I won't touch that. For this, I think it will be this. The breast might not need anything. Then here, where are... Okay, they are around here, right? So, okay, from back. Okay, this seems correct. Here we got some stuff messed up. So from the knee, why this happened? Oh, because I have this new... Yeah, I have a new organization here, so I can totally use this towards here. mark seam, not clear seam. All right, and then okay, exactly from the back of the here, this is old, clear seam. These ones I probably can make different now. Clear seam, clear seam. Yeah, so there's a lot of garbage thing here. The foot can be much simpler, but let's keep cutting here, why not? So just mark seam. Yes, so one side wrap like that sounds feasible. Then the toes, here I don't remember this part. I think they will work. Yeah, that should work. We'll see. Anything else? The tail already done? Okay, so it's completed, finally. So we will just UV unwrap the skin base. Why do you have this color for skin? What happened here? Okay, we're gonna go here for the shading. So we're gonna not use this. We're not gonna use this. We're gonna create, maybe we don't need this at all in this new approach. Yeah, we'll keep it simple. So unmute, let's add a new. So this one will be this but times 2. Maybe too much, but no, I want something cool. So blank with alpha. Okay, then this is the image texture for the skin. So let's bring this, delete this thing. Image texture, no. We don't need this experimental stuff. Don't need anything like that. And principal BSDF, or we don't need that, so just a diffuse. And now take this off. All right, let's see the I haven't UV unwrapped, so minimum stretch. Okay, so I have some, let's see, where's the foot? Shift F10. That's gonna save. Let's save this as skin. Character Tsukagi skin. Yeah, that will be all this. Or I need to, maybe this will be better. Character, yeah, texture for character Tsukagi skin. Okay, so that is it. Flat, closest. All right, then we're going to save this already. Shift F10. Yeah, Alt S, save this. So I'm gonna go back to the new already, so I'm gonna develop this already from the correct stuff. So exactly here, while I save here, I can already change this the other names. That will bring some other texture, but I just have to reapply. If I get a better naming later, I will address that. So it's all the textures, images, they are be here. All right, okay. The UVs are horrible. Let's try to the UV islands. Let's get, okay, first of all, how we can organize this UV unwrap. Is there some, okay, there is. I would also like to have some, I never used this one. Okay, so the face, okay, this is fine. All right. What is this hole? Okay, this for the ear, right? What is this? Fingers, I guess. Yeah. Oh, okay, where are the eyelashes? This is, what is this? Oh, it's this eye thing, right? Sure, which is super boring, right? So good angle to fix this right here, so gonna take advantage of this. All right, then, okay, let's go back. Yeah, this, I have a lot of space to work with these UVs. Let's so yes, this can stay here. This is, so the head things, I'll place them here. What is this? There's a nose thing. No, I'll just leave it here. This is hand, we'll leave it about here, maybe a little bigger. What is this? Foot, okay, foot. Leg, right. arm, torso, hand stuff, ear, okay, ear, face, this needs to be a bit larger, this is mouth interior, okay. Yeah, this is face stuff. Neck. Strange thing that is happening. Oh yeah, there is missing here. Actually, all this is not required. Yeah, this is for the eye. It's very unimportant. Let's make those ones. No, what is this first? Oh, tongue. Okay. Mouth interior, actually. Yeah, this super confusing, but we're gonna try to stack this into organized ways. This use what is this again? Okay, ear, maybe I can place this inside the here, right? These seams that I've made, they are maybe are just counterproductive, right? In some regions, right? So bad habit, maybe bad technique. Right, so torso and neck, let's bring them together here. No, this is not neck. The neck is here, and I think it's inverted. This is back of the head, okay. These are tongue. Oh, something was lost here. Okay, arms and legs, right? Yeah, it's not scary doing this when we know how it works. Tongue, so this can be here. This is the okay here. So gigantic. These are lipsticks. Okay, this is important. Is this correct? Will that work? Yeah, probably will work. Alright, so here we can what is this dot? Oh, fingernails. and this is not that I'm gonna use them, but for texture. Okay, foot. And what is this? More foot. I'm taking the space required for the eyelash. So what is this? Ah, more fingers. Probably need to revise this later. And this is... Ah, finally. Okay, this is for the eye. Yeah, I should probably find better solution for this. Then where is this one? Okay, so here they are, the eyelashes UV islands. So I'm gonna bring them as you suggested, Dumuzi. So this is the more for hands, right? Let's bring this about here. And we're gonna bring the torso here larger, and this the neck here. Alright, then the hands is there. Okay. Scale, yeah, let's scale them all together. And then just get them. Yeah, so this is what I've missed from the very beginning. Then mirror X, that is better. Here probably if I could just do something better here. Yeah, I hate this organizing this, very chaotic, but what matters is that if we can get the texture painting here, that's fine. Alright, so this should work. Shift F10. So if I bring back the Tsukagi skin, right? So we could try to texture paint this from here. But not without the material thing. Also, why this can also go there in the same UV island. So if I can I UV this into here? Yes, I can. So can try to make some effect later, but it's fine. This alright, fine. Let's do now the materials, right? So because I've been this thing, there is no diffuse, nothing that will work. Is pure image texture. So okay, not too bad. So let's use the flat, right? Yeah, that will give. So let's work on that. Yeah, pick my graphic palette here and gonna use some masking and Shift F10. Paint. So I don't know yet the color of her skin, so probably here I'll need some reference. Okay, what I'm doing here is the texture paint. Why it is white? Probably there are some wrong textures. Shift F3, Shift F3. Tsukagi skin. There's that. This probably this diffuse. No, it's not selected. Maybe that's the reason. And why do I have this UV map skin? I don't need this anymore. So UV map for that object data. No, data properties. UV maps, eyelash. Yeah, all now is. Don't need anything like that. Oh, there's a big mistake. I almost deleted the entire UV island mapping that I've made. So let's get here, Shift F5, Shift F10. Okay, so this is this is the good one. So we don't need, just gonna preserve it, right? And the mysterious, oh, this is just a mask, right? Right? What's happening about this? Okay, this is super weird. No, this is not her. I seem to have a duplicate thing somewhere. And seems like it's not matching, right? Shading. Or her material here is not here. Oh yes, there are many materials, that's it. So this is junk. It's not junk, it's just an old system. So we're just gonna bring Control C. We can do the same. Alright, so this might be interesting. So we're gonna keep this one maybe just for a moment. Fur. Nails. Yeah, so same here, we might want to use a glossy this probably not gonna use. And lipstick, yeah, same idea. So glossy, no, not using this, not using this neither. Delete that here, and there we go. And so here now material mat car, okay, for character. All this could be the same, right? Yeah, so here there are many things to consider. If I make a big gigantic shader for all these things, okay, so there is where I might want this, right? So it's like I need to remap this by getting, okay, so the fur, I see, yeah, indeed I can do this with, let's try, yeah, we're gonna try. And even the nails, wait, okay, I can't do this yet, so let's just pick this stuff. I don't need that. Yes, okay, so let's bring this one, Control C, Control V, so Control J, this will be nails, so this will be Control V, Control J, F2, eyelashes, and this will be lipstick. Yeah, just a glossy, so this, now we get the Tsukagi skin there. Diffuse for now. And yeah, the problem is that we need this texture map urgently, and also this material I'm gonna change to skin. There we go. The eye, we could also do that, but no, let's not do for the eye. So alright, finally. Okay, then we need to start this wave texture paint, right? Not sure if this is what I prefer for this. Let's also turn this off here. So we'll have to make some masking first. Let's start with this one. Can we show the UVs? No, doesn't seem so. So here I don't have the materials for the colors. Let's try to yeah, let's use this as the basis, and I'm gonna make a color palette. I'll call just like that. So we're gonna add this one, and this is, of course, let's try different strengths. So here we can certainly do something about, strangely this didn't this is not working. Texture. It's not matching again, so shading. A sign, maybe the material wasn't. Okay, now it is working. I don't know why it is not black though. Not because of this. No, Yeah, so this is very confusing. Why this one is not, maybe it doesn't work for that idea, but I'm sure it works. Maybe there's just something wrong about this one. Like it, it might have another UV map maybe. No. Who knows, right? Okay, so I'll start with a color that is not super, right? Dark, and I'll be working from there on. Yeah, so let's start with this. Control X, yeah, we can do that, and then here we can I'm using this is not texture painting, this is of course this was not happening. This is yeah, all right. Vertex paint, it's 9. I was confusing the I was confusing the shortcuts. Sorry folks. Oh, here we what can we get here? There's the okay, of course I don't need all that. And where is the okay? So maybe I add this color too, something brighter here. And something darker. Yes, so something like that. So I think here we need this color palette somewhere here. Yeah, here, that should help. Finally, so after all this suffering we can manage to start to get some things of interest here. And this pencil is not good. Let's try to get this brush. Let's try to get something more like this is horrible. Where's my... Yeah, I'm used with some grease pencil thing. Oh, these brushes are different, right? Different. I don't know how to improve this brush here. Also, this material, let's just do this, will be better. Looks like I'm missing the strain, the radius. Yeah, I'm using the... It's all wrong, the settings. Starting to get something of interest. This is the merge thing. If I just could get my organic one. No, it doesn't show here, so I don't understand how this works. Okay, and why it's jittering? Something I've... Is the fall off rating, yeah, so... Okay, so here we got some interesting effects indeed, so maybe that might be... I don't like the... what's happening to this pointillism thing. Space, what is this? Jitter. Okay, it was just some jitter, excessive jittering. So we want a little, but yeah, this thing is very bad. If it gets that pronunciated, so I need to be Yeah, customizing brushes in Blender. The brushes are good actually, but customizing them is a nightmare in my experience. It's just too annoying. It's like can never get too used to it. Because it's a 3D software, everything is here and there, it's scattered like crazy. So I cannot blame Blender because it's just a thing about CG softwares in general. But yeah, I cannot say they are doing a great work in countering that in some smart way. No, it's still they could do better if they were more sensitive about the requirements of the. However, the fact that the brushes are very powerful nowadays, even this, yeah, so that it sort of compensates a little. Like, yeah, wow, yeah, your UI is horrible for texture painting or drawing, but oh, the tools are actually, if you take some time to master them, they are actually good. They are actually pretty good. They match a lot of good 2D software to some extent in my experience. Yeah, they get close. They get close by doing, yeah. So here is a good, yeah, very nice. Wow, I did that on Blender, right? Like playing. So that's fantastic. Oh, got some. Yeah, maybe if you mess the UVs, this will be a nightmare. But so probably what I would like to do here is just try to match here, right? So if there is some change of the UVs for some mesh editing, we'll still not sacrificing it. We can still have the UVs won't break. Yeah, so very interesting. I never knew that, so I'm just doing this. Never heard someone explaining this process. Maybe there are, just it's me that haven't came up to the right tutorials or didn't pay attention. Yeah, so that means I'll need to keep doing this for a while, and then yeah, so it's not, also I don't want to be painting what is not, so it's just an approximation, just to Alright, so that could be. That could be it. Okay. Now we go back here. Let's go on edit mode. Let's pick the face here. No, let's get a fur area. Control. Cannot. No, Control X is the other mode, right? So here we. See where it is matching, so we're gonna get. Yeah, it's here will be easier doing this. So the idea here is trying to get the fur follow some pattern, which I haven't decided yet. We are not getting the results here. So this region, yeah, so these UVs, by having this I have some difficulty because of the seam here, which might have been a mistake. The idea is simple. We're gonna use this color here to get this blending. And here is about the orientation that I was talking about. So I need to have some. So this will be probably outward. And this is more. Hope this is not painting outside. No. So here we can start using this other color. I have to blur this. This is the first round, so it's not. And also here probably would like to have even though this won't appear, so it's like let's save this Alt S. No, yes, Alt S. Yeah. Yeah, so the main idea here is trying to get the correct shapes in the right places, the patches, right, the painting patches. Get the right flow. So I'm not sure exactly where to put darker. If here on the top, if I could have even a darker texture. Alright, so this is a special detail. Yeah, a bit pixelated, but I think that's okay. Not too much here though. Yeah, so it got a bit too much pixelated. Okay, this Alt S. Let's take a look. I'm not sure. Okay, with the hair it will be better. I never done this before, so it's so with this likely there will be some things a little odd in the beginning. This seems to be too elongated and lacking some subdivision here. 0.3, right? I'll readdress this later. Let's do the eyelashes, which would need a different color, I guess. Oh, this is what happens. Mirror Y, mirror X, no. Alright, that works. Before started this so I don't know for the eyelash of this character what would be. Yeah, it's the same idea, so basically black. Maybe I get some of the fur thing. Where is the and transparency, right? If there is transparent, I need to, of course, to be on. Doesn't seem like I can get transparency here. Well, I'll ignore this for now then and just so yeah, we can leave it black for now and just add some patches here. Yeah, it is working. We won't see immediately, but that's I clicked this terrible shortcut. Alright, shift something. 1, 2, 3 and all that. I think I took that off, but it returned the shortcuts. She's starting to look beautiful with those changes, right? Those updates, implementations, right? Gradual implementations, or if not beautiful, at least stylish. Alright, let's see what's next. The skin, right? Of course. There will be more fur, but we need to address the skin, and for that, better if I pick all the no, actually the hands, yeah, this will be interesting because she has some parts of the body where there won't be, this will be fur, so there will be stuff to work here. Exactly, so start by, also I'll pick this since I'm here, and we're going to, yes, this will be a mask. There is the fill option, right, which I'm not using. Let's get the, I'm always losing this reference here. So her skin, why can't I edit the color from here? Alright, then so yeah, it's likely she'll have a different strange skin tone, right? So here, let's see, can I feel this? No, it's too dangerous. Oh yeah, here's foot, so no. I don't remember, this is something about the mouth, I think. Alright, and so here we're gonna get the tail. Alt-S here. Let's be careful on these corners here. So the end of the tail would be Yes, maybe like that. Strange thing about the topology happening. No, it's just an illusion. Oh, this is the wrong color. The mirror modifier is making this less attractive, of course, but it's still doable. I can probably apply that, redo this later, but we'll see what we can get to. I'm okay with something more rough. Also because in this rendering strategy which I use, there is no there's combined stuff, right? So workbench with EV or cycles, probably EV, it's lighter, so that means that a lot of unexpected results of interest will appear, so we don't need to rely, we can get a very crude sometimes image texture and still get impressive results thanks to workbench and the method that I use. Yeah. Alt S. Get this layering, different ways of, so I was never a painter guy, but doing these textures, patterns, this is something that I like. For 3D, I don't know, I just like this thing. Sometimes for 2D, right? But making abstract patterns, this is the kind of, this is not that abstract, but this is the kind of painting that I like, or digital painting for instance. That is the kind of thing that for me is like meditative. Yeah, different for me, different from drawing. Drawing, certain kind of drawing can do that, but yeah, usually when I draw is not the case. So paint, when I made some paintings also is not the case. No, it's just certain kinds of painting like the ones I'm doing here. So this is, for me, it has this potential, meditation potential. So all right, now we can do here for this, all this. And the idea of having black here is actually interesting, because yeah, because that will be nice for the character design as I've conceived this the character. So indeed we can try to get some darkening here, so we're gonna go the opposite way now. We're gonna burn or darken everything. And probably I'll go back to the tail. I don't know the pattern here for the foot, so I'm gonna just try to, yeah, so the balls of the foot I'll try to reinforce. This probably can be improved in many ways, so, but the base pattern is, I think is apparent. Yes, and so now try to, yeah, exactly. So here we're gonna start bringing here. So I'm not certain which is the extent now of this fur. Maybe nearly, what happened there? Okay, they are meeting. All right. Yeah, so let's try about here. Yeah. Alt S. I thought that would be very annoying, but actually this is very funny. It's amusing to do this texture painting, of course, because of what I was talking about, but I wasn't expecting it like to be like that. I would like in the stream enjoy doing this, like, so very interesting, Mr. Spock. Fascinating. So currently this is not dark enough, black enough, which makes sense for the fact that there still be the skin there soon, but at the same time these black spots of the fur, they are much better if the yeah, so probably I've made a mistake, so I need to continue this. Maybe these parts start to, yeah, why not? So I'm gonna darken this, the ankle or the shin in this region, like a reinforcement of this. And then here we got back. Okay, here will be a bit challenging. Probably I should be hiding the mirror. Yeah. Because here I cannot just go in any ways. I need to have some sort of definition on the borders, and in this particular case this can be a little challenging. I haven't defined a strategy for this case, so I'll have probably gonna do a gradual thing. Just in the end we'll try to bring back the lighter color and try to overlap and make the delineation with the lighter color, the lighter colors, yeah, of the skin. So I'm almost there. Yeah, so it's a bit time consuming, but it sort of works. If I could get these patterns, that would be much better, and reproduce them in the forearm region, that will be the best. But there's this stamp clone thing that it's hard to use, but it will be the perfect. Yeah, here we've lost some of the patterns. I've pushed too deep into the dark, and so. But okay, let's say that it is working, right, folks? It's not terrible. Also here on the knee, maybe can make some. So here I'm not using masks, so here I haven't decided, so I'm just gonna make this intuitively, right? So some patches here for Then in this part is just some sort of ambient occlusion thing, right? So but here yeah, this part might not have fur, I'm not sure. So it's very strange how this anthropomorphic character, they can have fur in parts of the body. It's like can be explored in many ways. So here probably here we'll need some, yeah, but here we need some masking. Yeah, this will need serious masking. So first I'm gonna hide this. Yeah, this is good. And can this work about here, the waist? Okay, let's try this. No, it's control 9. I'm not gonna fall in the same mistake. So now, there we go. Yeah, so it's okay if I can. So start by black. And the pubis area, I'll fix that later. That here. So I haven't decided exactly, but that will be this. Right, now finally we get these other ones. Okay, these gradations are almost reaching the skin now. And if it's not good now, it's okay, because I can later on I can readdress this. It's easy. What is bad is it's time consuming, but it's not hard. What is hard is having to, if we've messed up the mesh topology, the mesh, yeah, mesh geometry, mesh topology, that is tough, because then you have to sort back, you need to return, and you need to address a new problem, like you need to rebuild the problem, right? It's not like, oh, there's a little problem here in the texture. No, like when if we go back deeper in the geometry, not just pushing the geometry, but also changing the mesh topology, then not only the UVs break, but yeah, it can get really bad. It becomes it's a next level problem to fix. Then it might be easy to fix, but you need to, in my experience, that it's more annoying because you're not sure what happened to the UVs, and so it's annoying. It's a little daunting. Yeah, that's it. It's more daunting than other issues. Just, oh, I want to readdress the texture here. It's more complicated than that. So here we got some mistake, and also, yeah, I'm not sure I like this, but she'll have clots, so here we could consider a different aspect of the character design. So I don't know if she has fur here, so maybe it could be something less evident, but here essentially I just want to fix this and here probably the best way would be to separate here. It is difficult because the mesh, yeah, so maybe just here, yeah, maybe something like here. For some reason this is hard to okay, never mind. Let's return here and okay, there's also something I want to work here, so only for the tail. So black, now that I have this, just oops, mask on this, yeah, and then burn, so you get the Firefox, which I use, by the way. Yeah, this Very nice, right? I think. Alright, so here we go back. Finally, there's... yeah, there's not details on the skin regarding... yeah, I need to address the generic skin thing also, but for now, let's just continue here. So I don't care if it's not anatomically correct. This is stylized, right? But I mean the presence of fur directly into the mammalian feature. So here we're gonna... so here I'm not sure the extent... yeah, we can use the mask, the extent of the fur here. But whatever feels nice. Get some patch orientation here. I'm not sure, so this is the kind of things that we can make perhaps some like details of the on the skin that can sort of have some interesting results. Yeah, this can be interesting. Okay, so it's like I never draw this character naked entirely, so I don't really know the... so this is open for discussion. Open for reassignments. I think this also here in the back we can get... yeah, so the center can have like a line, dark spot. Towards the... she's an alien character, anthropomorphic, so why also should I have... yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea, but I'm not sure here, so just... oh, that... hold on, there is... wasn't there an idea about the neck being black? Yeah, yes, because it's like a limb, so it's just... I have to... yeah, I think that will be nice, but at some point I need to decide where... yeah, so it's like the whole area here is fur. Exactly. And then here maybe about the forearm start to get this. Hope I'm not making mistakes without masking. Must be a little careful here. Yeah. So maybe we can drag this towards the elbow, and then here we can have this distinction here, right? Okay, next color. So here we got, I think I already was using this one here. I like this soundtrack, sounds very futuristic. Some, especially certain part of the soundtrack that. Alright, let's just check the chat if there's anything. No. Okay, let's continue here. Oops, wrong. Let's just retake here a little. Bring this up. I want the anatomy here to follow. That'll be something like here. Right. And here I haven't decided what to do about this part, so just leave it like this, subtle. Here we're gonna want this motion here, and here it's like here. And so here we start to get no, I'm going backwards. Let's use this. Just too much strength here. Yeah, so a lot is about overlapping of tones, right? And so this, like many painting techniques, like for instance oil painting, watercolor not so much, although it's not invalid. Acrylic, yeah, more mixing, I don't know. Yeah, I think more close to oil painting here. The idea, not the results, but the idea of being overlapping tones over the long run. So here I'm nearly about the skin tone in my in the system that I'm using. Yeah, I forgot to work on this area, so this. Okay, finally. Then now it's just bringing this. This time I'm gonna bring the other way around. I'll start from the corners for the skin, and then we'll drive back towards the fur. yeah, in the end I didn't fix too much of what I intended. Instead I went in a complete different direction doing this. Yeah, the body was nice already, so it was not too much to fix in the body, knowing that I've reused the... Yeah, now let's continue doing this. I think it will be better. No, not this. Trying to find the proper limits here. Yeah, the hand can be completely black in my because it's so annoying to... There are just the nails there to be more careful about. And so here let's get a bit like the tail pattern here. So this is what I'm talking about, folks. Here is the part where this I don't need to solve this now entirely, right? So I can refine later, because I'm not gonna... I don't need to be adjusting the mesh topology here. In principle I will not. I don't intend to have any issues here. So it's just about... I can come back and forth here later for this finishing off this texture image. So I think that is okay as a workflow, especially if you like the... well, no, it doesn't matter. So, but in my case, because I like this, and maybe I don't need to finish all in a single round. So here we can probably get this and... I think the mask is here, right? And is it already black? Yes, the hands are already black, so... Those specks, if they are not too weird, they can exist in the middle of the fingers, but I think the only thing that I need to... Certainly there will be something here interesting to do. I just can't... So the palm here, of course... Knuckles black, then the extremity black. It's difficult here too. For me, I just can't find where to place the... I have to investigate here some character designs. So I think this is fine. So let's get the nails here. So they would be for this character. The nails are including badly positioned. Let's also the geometry of them I probably should change. They should be way more elongated, but I'm not gonna bother with this now. I'm just gonna use them as masking here, and well, maybe here my mistake, folks. Much easier here, right? This is pure color here, no problem. Anything else I can address with the shading system. Alright, this Alt S. Got some accidental patches here. Good, so anything remaining? Well, there's the neck. And all this part that I forgot, right? So I'm gonna try to merge all this together. Apparently there's some overlapping UVs there. I don't know. I'll check that later. Or maybe I was just having a glitch in the brushing. So here I can probably readdress this this part. Make this smoother, right? This is much better than relying. Yeah. So now we'll be able to fix this madness. Yeah, so you see, you don't need the UVs to solve this problem. They don't need to be connected, so this is a good thing. Of course, we won't be able to then brush them there in from the image editor, but that's okay. We can still, if we can do this from the 3D viewport without problem, then that's not a critical limitation. Yeah, so I kind of like this connection here behind the head. It's like the scalp, right? It's just here in the chin that I need to do something about. Oh, there can be fur here, right? Oh, interesting, yes. Okay, interesting. So you see, that's interesting, creating character design in the modeling process. I'm gonna have this part, the cheekbone, as part of fur, except that I'll need to decide the threshold for this. So it will be, yeah, and what will happen here. So here will be a bit confusion for a while. But essentially here is about skin, but she'll start to have fur about here under the neck, well, under the head, near the neck, so it expands, especially towards the, yeah, I assume maybe, yes. And here we can have intermediate fur, yeah, so yeah, so it's essentially symmetric here around the radial, right? Radial symmetry here around the neck. And then here is where we need to try to probably expand the fur towards the, so here under the, so this will try to reach the jawline, but won't really be successful, but it will be successful at reaching this part. Yeah, it will reach the jawline, but not from the chin, but more from this outer part. And here we can have, then here the fur will start to grow darker. Maybe I can even create something special for it in terms of mesh, something I haven't planned very well, and now it seems to make sense. So yeah, so no, not connecting anything, so it's connected, but yeah, so this will be like the, so here is a good case scenario where changing the topology even, or the geometry, or adding geometry, it will be a bit more creative, not be retakes, like corrective retakes. No, it will be creative retakes, which is much more interesting. Okay, so here I believe, yeah, maybe here I have too much of this. There's also, I don't have something around the eyes, so here I'm not sure how I'm gonna complete this, but we're gonna just continue blurring this. And here the skin. Yeah, so finally the skin. So this is the scalp, so that is fine. Control S here, Alt S there for the one for the Blender file, one for the texture file. And here we're gonna erase a little this color, this choice of colors here. And yeah, under the jawline it can really be that tint here, which is would be mean that is starting to have some yeah, so here seems some overlapping of UVs, but I'm not sure. So here's a bit chaotic, so let's just try to blend this a little better. Yes, this is very nice. Okay, and here more of this. I think it's might not be UV's problem, it's just some, you see what happened to the, there's just some reading, how Blender reads the, okay, for the lips, which they don't have shapes here, but I will do this with shape keys. Let's find them. They will be black. Black and red, so it needs some I don't know where they are. Okay, so what I'm going to do, yeah, there are a lot of mistakes there, so I'll probably need so I really don't know here, it will just be maybe generic color. It's not exactly, or is not exactly only black, it will be, yeah, it's a black color, it's it will be something like this indeed. I don't know about the variation, so just try to get some idea here. Yeah, so it will be like, doesn't really matter, it's just the external part. which will have some blending. All right. And then finally there would be, oh, there's the nose. So the nose, yeah, so the nose will be this color indeed. But maybe for the nose, yeah, this and black, that's fine. The eyelids need some sort of yeah, so maybe this color but with some skin tone, yeah. Lid crease right then here. Yeah, it's sketch, but that can work. But of course, it's not over. Now I want just this. I'm going to get sort of getting blending this. Yeah, there's a problem here is that, of course, Yeah, so getting an original or interesting result here with the texture is not that simple, but yeah, that sort of works. I'm still not satisfied, but we are getting close. So I can mask this color here. And then get this one, yes, maybe just a little more here of like a blush thing, right? Then here we got back here and we try to do the reverse. But this pointillized thing is not good, so I don't know why it is happening. I've changed something about the... Oh, this is paint hard. Oh, it was size of the brush. No, the distance from... no, it's possibly the UVs. I'm not sure. Okay, but this is nice as well, so get this and then try to it's just important that I get a good marking here, but it won't be easy to get from this anyways, the bottom and top lid crease. So I have the blur, right? Maybe I should be using this. Yeah, definitely. So I was missing this since the beginning, and in this case it's not lagging. Maybe this will be lagging. This smear tool also can be very nice. Oh yeah, I was forgetting this. So indeed, that's very handy. There you go. Noobishness. You know, you can be the best, but when you're using these tools, even after a while, after a long time, there's might be still exist things that we are not familiar with, or for whatever reason. So I'm going to try, since I have this here, I'm just gonna try to blur. Okay, let's use a mask here, just in case. Here it is lagging. Oh, it's not protecting. What happened? Of course, the mask here. Okay, now it's ideal. Yeah, that's the how we do it, how we master this. Okay, and then looks like we've got messed up with this again, so we're gonna try to, what is this? Oh, this is the melt interior. This I'll do something else. Yeah, so you see that we got this thing messed up here. Yeah, so I don't even know when this happened here. Probably I was brushing something else. Yeah, so masking is super important for this texture painting, especially when it's all in the same mesh object, same UV map. Yeah, so very easy to ruin everything, as you can see here. And we can also try to spot if there's anything else mistaking. No, so here for this melt interior I just get this. And I don't, oh, this is the eye, right? So I need, I hope this is indeed the eye. Okay, that is the nose, that is the lips. All right. These UVs are too close and their material are too different, so this is not a good practice, I think, for this stuff. Yeah, so let's get the tongue here. So for the tongue is just, I'll pick this color. No, I'll pick this, but I'm gonna get yeah, something like here, right? Yeah. So some of this could be better just being a different material, right? So it's like a choice. I think sometimes material, or and then just bake, maybe a procedural material baked that can also work. So I don't really like too much having all these separate things here. I don't see this color here. I think I forgot. Yeah, I didn't paint correctly. This is the mouth interior, so I've made it quite distinct. It's the same color of some part of the lips and the nose, but I've made it very different than the tongue. but still a related color. Okay, so now with this, whew, that took a while. Let's see. This is the texture map, kind of the UV map. Yeah, so it's in 3D it looks very nice. Yeah, except when there's these mistakes. So here's what I'm talking about. It's hard to have access to the. Can this become an asset? No asset library for. Okay, this is unfortunate because this can be very important, right, folks? Right. That's quite nice, right? So save here. Yeah, again Alt S. So save image. It's always saving. And then we go back to layout. We can join left. Let's get the mirror modifier, and we need more tails for her, but for now that's fine. This is workbench, is not even working with the compositor. Yeah, the compositor. Let's see the eye interior. So I need to do something about the eye interior, and of course the hair, right? I think that, yeah, it's kind of, it's too, the compositor is not working very nice here, right? Let's try to, she'll still have clots, yes, so this is just the, for the first. So what I can do here is get the compositor, Alt V. Let's just play, because I didn't have the textures before. So ignore, it's just the workbench. So the first one is too bright, as is horrible for her. So I'm going to dump this one, Control X, Control X. The second one now is too dark, and this one is okay. So all three have something of interest. So what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna try to see their relation. So the one that is too dark is just has this too low. Oh, it's not worked out. It has more value. Oh no, actually, hold on. The one that is too dark is here. It's just something about the, no, it's not the value. It's the exposure. No, it's the gamma. Yeah, it's just, yeah, immediately here we got some interesting mid-tones. We can go for some greens, or here. Lift, so you can get some sort of purple for the shadows. for the midtones could be something about reds, maybe orange, about orange, but it's too bright. And here for the brightness, maybe we go back towards the whites, I don't know. Yeah, so but then we got this hue, no, saturation reset, value reset, no. So no, I've messed up. Okay, let's have cyan midtones. Let's get this pinkish, and then this will get the yellowish. And then we can play with whatever we want later, but that's it. So so this is one, so it will be cold, dirt, yeah, whatever. The first one is too bright. It's just too dark. Yeah, this will explode the and the last one, yeah, we can dump that. It's too similar to the first. So we got this, and for the EV we don't have anything yet, so that's fine. I don't even have double scene here. Oh, I have, but it should not be ready for, yeah, it is. So maybe there is something that yeah, the EVs are not, EV materials are not ready, so there's little to engage here, I think. Yeah, there is no color, no shader node to interact, so there's just not useful. Yeah, so I like this one. Let's go back here and I like, no, yeah, it's some stuff disappeared, but that's okay. Gonna save here. For now, let's save it here. probably an emission shader for the eye interior. I think that's how they would do in these anime techniques. I need to investigate. You see, this is workbench. No, this is, yeah, this is workbench lighting. So you see how it is cool in the textures. Here got a mistake. I hope easy to fix. Yeah, easy to fix. And those little anomalies, we can leave them. Sometimes they can be useful. They add interest to the mesh, yeah, to the character. So folks, yeah, this took a while. So here we also, let's save these. Well, when I quit, it will tell me to. No, but I want to be sure, so there are some other patches here, stuff that might be wrong. Yeah, whatever. I can't address that now. Not today anymore, so I'm gonna revise that. This is just a shadow here, I think. Yeah, shadow of the eyelash. So what would be next if I when I continue this another day? Let's also look how she is on a. So I need to bring on the cloth. Yeah, the. Okay, I need to model the hair. I thought I would do, but I won't be able to do so today, unfortunately. I wanted to continue, but I'm already tired with all that. So I'll need to. So the cloth, the hair, stuff to model. Maybe these I'll not use image texture. Maybe some pattern of the cloth. Why not? If we can't make procedural, there would be some interesting patterns to draw by hand. And I have some procedural material which can help in that. Actually, the combination of texture painting with procedural texture. So there are some crazy things that we can do with that. So yeah, so there's the rigging, right? Exactly, cloth, hair, rigging. And so this time I'll do, yes, I will re-import the skeleton from Aisha, which I'm currently rigging. So it will be a, I'll try to link. No, I'll have to eventually make it in a separate rig because the head will be different. Yeah, the ears are very nice from certain angles. So yeah, we're making big progress here, folks. So it's cloth, hair, and rigging, and then rigging the skeleton, right? So the more I get in Aisha, the better. The other main character I'm making. So I'm making. Then I need. For her as an avatar, I will have to make the facial rigging as a priority, because then I will be able to test how it relates in some external software for mocap, motion capture. Yeah, so facial rigging must be priority here. And then finally the making of the 52 expressions, facial expressions, and then I'm gonna make them as shape keys, exported, at least most of them, not exported, saved from the, let's say, baked as shape keys from the armature deformed thing, the bones. So we can, maybe I'll have a different model, maybe not, and then bring back those shape keys to the original. There are some add-ons that do that, but I can't get them, so I'll have to do it manually. It's 52 expressions, a lot, but it's simple stuff like eye up, eye down, then melt up. It's very easy to do this with keyframing, with poses from bones actually. So this is why I need to rig the, I could do that very easily with Aisha, but her rig is not ready for this kind of stuff. It's just she already has the facial rigging functional for armature deform. Okay, so folks, that's it for today. Hope that was interesting, and take care and happy blending. See you next week. Maybe I'll start next week doing, I'll update the schedule, so maybe I'll mess up some stuff, make some changes, and we'll bring new stuff, surprise stuff for the week of the Jesus Christ weeks. So that's it, folks. Take care, have a nice week to come, and have a nice rest. See ya, folks. Enjoy.